Hi, we're here again at Discount Water Softeners with our installation guide for our Genesis Optima whole house catalytic carbon and KDF 85 filtration system. When you receive your Genesis Optima whole house filtration system, you're going to receive your main tank in one box and your small parts in another box. Once you remove the box, your tank can be removed through cutting the side of the bottom box open, and the tank, depending on what size you got, will be fairly light, but you may need a second person to help you get the tank out. Once you've removed the tank from the box, you will have a temporary shipping cap on top that you'll need to remove. When you remove the tank cap, you want to be careful that when you pull up on the cap, that the riser tube that's in the center of the tank does not come up or lift up once you've removed it. In the small parts box, you'll find your in and out head, your upper screen, your bypass, and small parts adapters, and any options you may have ordered. The first thing you want to do with the in and out head and your upper screen is to attach the upper screen to the bottom side of the in and out head. The in and out head has two adapters that once you slide the upper screen on, you'll just do a simple quarter turn and you'll hear it click into place. That way you know that your upper screen is locked onto your in and out adapter. There's already an O-ring installed on the in and out adapter, and that will compress when you tighten down your head to your tank. After installing the upper screen on your in and out head, you want to make sure to, with your hand, center the riser tube as best you can inside the tank, and then slide down the in and out head onto the riser. You will meet some resistance as you slide it down, as there is an O-ring inside of there. Once you turn your in and out head down to hand tight, you want to then further turn the in and out head another half turn by gripping the tank and holding it close to you so that you can tighten it down all the way. That will compress the O-ring and ensure that you don't have any leaks. After installing your in and out head on your tank, you want to attach your bypass that is included in the small parts box to your in and out head. Now, making sure that the O-rings inside of the bypass that will slide inside of the in and out head do not roll or get pinched is very important. Pinching any of the O-rings obviously will cause a leak. You can then take the two hand-tightened connections and tighten them down on the inlet and outlet of the in and out head. After you've installed the bypass on your in and out head, your next step is to go to the flushing of your system. What you want to do is you want to get the small parts bag that has the in and out connectors that attach to the bypass, but you want to utilize the 3/4 inch size. Now the 3/4 inch size, even if you have 1 inch plumbing, is going to be utilized for your initial flush. There will be a flush adapter that you can utilize for your garden hose connection so that you can flush the tank and soak the media. When you connect your 3/4 inch adapter to your bypass, you want to make sure that you install the split ring as well as the O-ring onto the adapter. These will ensure that when you tighten down the collar, the hand-tightened collar will make a secure connection and you don't have any leaks. Once you've installed your 3/4 inch adapter to the inlet side of your in and out head and bypass assembly, you're going to utilize the white flush adapter so that you can use your garden hose connection to flush the tank. To install this, you want to make sure that you install to the fitting the side that does not have the rubber seal. The rubber seal is going to marry up to your garden hose. So you want to just screw that on until you get it tight. Then you're going to install your garden hose to this side of the adapter, and the adapter will swivel so that you can screw down tightly onto your hose. Once you've attached your garden hose to the flush adapter, you want to make sure that before you turn on your hose, you close one of the bypass handles. That way, when you do turn on your water, you can simply regulate the flow into your tank by opening the bypass handle a quarter turn. One thing you want to make sure when you do this is to allow the water to flow in slowly. If you open the bypass handle all the way and allow the water to flush in too fast, you'll lift up the media inside and it will plug up the upper screen. So make sure that on your initial fill, you only fill at a quarter turn open. Once you've opened your bypass handle to a quarter turn, the tank should take a good amount of time to fill with water, and then once it starts to expel water from the outlet side, you're going to then regulate the water flow and allow that to run until it runs clear. In some applications, this could take 10 minutes or even up to 30 minutes for the water to completely start to run clear. This will clear out any of the media fines so that when you do go to install into your house, you don't end up with any discolored water in your home piping system. Once you've had that open for as much as 30 minutes and the water starts to run clear, you then want to take and remove the connection for your hose from the inlet side and move it over to your outlet side and do some additional rinse on your outlet side back through the tank to remove additional fines from the system. Now this rinse may only take 2 to 3 minutes until it runs clear out of the inlet side. After the initial rinse is completed on the inlet side and outlet side, you can then remove your hose fitting connection to your system. Once you've completed the initial flush on the inlet side and the outlet side of your Genesis Optima system, you want to make sure that you allow the system to soak for 24 or even up to 48 hours so that the media can then be in place and not get lifted up into the upper screen when you turn on the water once you've installed the system into your house. This is a key component because if you don't perform this step, it will prevent water flow in the home. So soaking the media is a very important step. Once you've completed the initial 24 to 48 hour soak of your Genesis Optima system, you can then connect your in and out adapters to the bypass, either in your 3/4 inch or 1 inch size, whichever matches your plumbing. You can then use conventional plumbing methods, either through gluing plastic pipe or sweating copper to your copper fittings to make your connections to your plumbing. On your adapters, you can use thread compound or Teflon tape to make your connections. You can also utilize the optional Quick Pro connector kit on our website to make your installation a snap. The connections fit either CPVC, PEX, or copper, and they simply slide over your piping and lock into place like a shark bite fitting. And on the other end, there's a simple connection to make to your bypass so that no additional hard piping plumbing methods are needed. Your connection to your bypass can be utilized through either threading on your connector or your connection can screw right into your bypass adapter. This is a great option for do-it-yourself installations. Once you've completed your adapter connections to the bypass, you're ready to make the installation to your piping system. When attaching your Genesis Optima system to your plumbing, if you're going to utilize our do-it-yourself Quick Pro connector kit, you can simply manipulate the flex line into place before you connect to your plumbing and make your connection to your bypass. Now that you're ready to install your Genesis Optima system to your home's plumbing, ensure that you shut off the water to your home and drain down any piping that needs to be drained to ensure that you have a proper installation. After you've shut the water off to your home, you can cut into your plumbing for an inlet and outlet supply to your Genesis Optima. Please note that it's important that you check the inlet side and outlet side of the in and out head to make sure that you have it plumbed in the right direction. The inlet side is going to connect to the side that comes from your water supply into your home. The outlet side is going to go out to the plumbing in your home to all your fixtures. You want to make sure, especially on copper, that there aren't any sharp edges or burrs on the end of your copper that could pierce or cut the O-ring on the inside of the quick connector. To make your connection, you're simply going to push this up into your plumbing until it bottoms out, and then make sure you can't pull down on it. You're also going to want to make the same connection to your outlet side of your system and make your connection the same way as you did on your supply line. Once you've connected your Quick Pro connectors to your plumbing, you can then screw on your fittings on the back of your bypass. You can use Teflon tape to ensure that you don't get any leaks. Just a simple twice around with Teflon tape will ensure that the system has a nice, secure connection. Once you have them hand tightened down, you can put a wrench to the fittings and tighten them down further to ensure a proper connection. Once you've made your connections to your home's plumbing, it's important to ensure that you put your bypass handles in bypass before you turn the water back onto your home. This will ensure that the water simply passes through the bypass on initial install. After you've ensured that all your connections are secure, you can then slowly open the inlet side to the system with a quarter turn open to allow water to then flow back into your tank. You can then also open the outlet side a quarter turn and start to allow your water to flow through your system. While in the quarter open position, it might be good to go to a fixture that is closest to your filter system and open up that fixture to allow water to flow out to push out any trapped air that may be in your lines. After your initial opening of your fixture near your installation, if the water starts to run clear and you've purged out most, if not all of the air, you can then open your filter system to a full open position and allow your water to fully flow through your Genesis Optima system. You've now completed the installation of your Genesis Optima system. You may experience some pockets of air or even some discolored water, so it may be a good idea to go to all of your fixtures and open them up to allow the air that might be trapped in your lines or any discoloration to flow out through your fixtures so that you don't have any surprises later on with discolored water coming into your fixtures. After you've completed your installation to your plumbing, you can then install your tank jacket that comes with your Genesis Optima. It simply zips on to the tank like a jacket. This will insulate the tank as well as give your tank a nice clean look. Thanks for watching the installation of your Genesis Optima video. If you have any questions, you can always email us through our website or give us a call and we'll be happy to assist.